Miss Clare from the Atlantic County Library in Hammonton, and today we're going to be doing a butterfly craft made out of yarn, and you're going to finger knit. And to do this, you need pipe cleaners or chenille stems, whichever it is you call it, and yarn. And you're going to need 2 pieces of yarn. Each one needs to measure 10 feet. Now that seems like a really big piece of yarn. It really isn't. That's 10 feet of yarn right there. And just as an aside, I'm left-handed, so if it looks like I'm doing it weird, that's why. Okay, so you start off by taking the end of the yarn and holding it with your thumb like that. And then you wrap around the top of your hand, the top of your index finger, over your middle finger, under your ring finger, over your pinky. And then you do it the reverse, so it looks like that. Then you go back and do it one more time so that you end up with 2 strings on each finger. Now, you can start by doing the index finger. I find it easier to start doing the pinky finger first. And then you just slide the bottom loop over the end of your finger, and you do that. And then you push it down a little bit further, otherwise eventually you'll get to the end of your fingers and it'll fall off them. So now for the second loop, you start by going over the middle finger, under the ring finger, over the pinky, and then back like that. And you do that. The thicker the yarn, the more yarn you're going to need. The thinner the yarn, the less yarn you're going to need. Okay, so now we're going to pretend that I'm done. And to cast off, which is the knitting term for putting an end to the knit, you put the pinky finger over the ring finger, and then you put the ring finger loop over the pinky finger. And then you do that with the next one, and the next one. And then you take the end of the yarn, and you slide it through that loop, and you pull it tight. Now you can't really see what that looks like, but it'll look something like this. Okay? And now, once you've got 2 of them, because you need 2 sets for the butterfly, about the same length. If you have small hands and small fingers, it's about 14 times. You're going to do 14 rows. If you have bigger fingers like I am, I think I did 12. So now, you take the 2 ends, and you tie them together so that the knitted piece forms a circle. And you do that with both of them. Now, I forgot my scissors today, because I always forget something. So then you have 2 circles like that. Then you take the chenille stem, and you fold it in half. You grab the circle where you've tied it, and then the opposite side, so that it pinches and it looks like that. And you put it between the loops of the pipe cleaner. And you're going to leave a little gap at the bottom. And the reason for that is you're going to turn it like this so that the butterfly has a little tail. Now above this, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to wrap them together. Probably only once is enough. And then you take the other one with the knot and that, except that you're going to put the knot at the bottom in this one. And you're going to stick it between the pipe cleaners, and you're going to turn the pipe cleaners a couple of times this time. Then you straighten out what's left. Now you can trim them off if you think the antennae are too long, but since I don't have scissors, we're just going to make big antennas on this one. And it would look something like that. Now, one of the other things you can do with finger knitting is if you have some really cool yarn like this. This is really thin. It won't make a good butterfly because it's too loose, but it's got sparkles in it. And when you finger knit it, it kind of comes out like that. So if you have fancy yarn, like with sparkles or multicolors or something, you can finger knit it, and you can make yourself a belt. You can make yourself a scarf. And I've seen instructions on the internet for how to make a blanket doing this. Personally, I'll skip the blanket. So this is a grab and go kit at Hammonton. And if you can't get to Hammonton and you want the kit, just give us an email or give us a call, and we will send it to your local branch. Thanks, take care, stay cool, and we'll see you later.